The donation is still up. It's still there. I normally leave it open until the next Cyclethon, just in case people want to donate or want to contribute. But you can just also go to the, I think, the Immune Deficiency Foundation's website directly as well. Don't feel the need to do it through this. We raised $1,475,000, which is ridiculous. I think we raised like over $400,000 in the last day, which is just ridiculous. Let's start about, if we're going to talk about Cyclethon, I think talking about the like planning and stuff that we just were talking about, like mentality of going into it, is that I say this every time, is that every time we do this Cyclethon, some people always ask like, what's going to be different this year? What are you going to do better? What are you going to like improve? And I always feel bad when I sit there and I tell them, honestly, nothing. I am not trying to always up the stakes. What I want it to be is an event that happens every year. Something that like the justification of the event isn't that it needs to be improved upon. It's that we are going to do this for 2 weeks because there is a ton of reasons why the event is still great. I get to hang out with my friends. I like cycling. I like exercising. I like raising money for charity. And I don't want there to be this burden of like having to raise X amount or it doesn't make sense. If we had raised a third of what we'd raised, I would have been very happy. I'm sure there was a part of me that would have been sad that we didn't raise the same amount as the previous years, but I also recognize that it doesn't matter. That's a lot of people who still gave the money to a good cause. It's not about the amount raised. It's about the awareness. It's about getting people together. It's about like just doing it. And so that's always the mindset I've tried to have. And for me, as like a streamer, as like an entertainer, I've always wanted it to be in a place of like an AGDQ, like a game's done quick, something that just happens, and the something that you can just look forward to every year for 2 weeks. Even if you don't donate or even if you don't participate, it's just like, hey, I might just have something in the background for 2 weeks. That's awesome. And that's, I'm like happy for it to be that. I don't want this weird pressure to evolve on it. That being said, obviously, this was the most insane amount of donations we'd ever had in a Cyclethon. So much so, I believe, and I'm going to be referencing the Reddit a lot because there's a lot of really good community posts on the Reddit. The CdawgVa Reddit is not utilized a lot, mainly because I don't push it a lot. A lot of you guys do amazing stuff on there, and I really do appreciate it, especially during Cyclethon when everyone's really excited. I really like going on there and seeing what people are making. Let's have a look at a quick little community post from someone going over the donations. Fatal Zan has made so many cool things for the Cyclethon. This is one of them. This is the donations over the years animated. You can kind of see how it goes. And Cyclethon 5 right away just had a crazy amount on day one, and it just kept getting bigger, which was also like scary and crazy at the same time. I didn't really understand what was happening or why. So Cyclethon 1, we raised 300,000, Cyclethon 2, 550,000. You can see like the end days have this big spike. And Cyclethon 3 and 4 were pretty much like the exact same amount of money raised both times, which I was happy with. So yeah, you can see like, and then obviously like the crazy amount raised in the final day of Cyclethon 5, which is just actually like ridiculous. Like doubled any of the other days. It's just so stupid. You know, we didn't know what to expect because we'd raised $1 million on the day that wasn't the final day this time. We'd never done that in the Cyclethon before because both times prior we'd hit like 700,000 the day before. So we were like, I don't know what the f is going to happen tomorrow. So we were all really excited, but we can talk about that day later. I think we can talk about that, but that's crazy. And Fatal Zan had done a ton of cool little posts along. If you guys are on the Reddit, they did like posts like this one, which I'll reference because they did really cool. Every day they were posting something like this, which was really cute. I thought was really neat. Kind of like a little like animation with all the stats. Like we did 75.8K this day. We cycled 7 hours. Did we really cycle 7 hours that day? We were going at this average speed, the average temperature, every calories burned, and how much money we raised every day. Like a visualization of the route. They put so much data there. So, and they put all the rest stops too. So if you do want to go and like look at any place we went to, the community has been awesome. I really do appreciate all of you guys. I'm really bad at this. I never like, I don't really focus too much on community interaction because I don't want people to feel like my content relies on me relying on you guys. And I also think that sometimes it makes some more parasocial aspects a little too strong. And I don't want the content to be parasocial. I try my best not to because I don't want you guys to feel like, I don't know, like I just always worry. But I do appreciate with the Cyclethon, people always go like, you know, people really get so invested, and I really appreciate that people make all this stuff because I think it's so awesome that like you could go and cycle these routes yourself if you really liked a day. Like if there's a day that you really enjoyed, I love that all this information is available for you guys if you want to cycle a similar route or if you want to stop at a certain restaurant that we went to. If you do, or you're interested in anywhere we went to, on the Reddit, everyone has been compiling where we went. Go check it out. And I said, this is so amazing. Thank you for this. And they said, stop, Connor.